All right, greetings Architecture 2 and Practicum. This is another certification video based on tagging by category, tagging items by category, and some other tagging stuff too. So I am going to take it a little bit deeper and show you more about how tagging works. There is nothing to turn in on this one, but you do need to watch it because this is going to be expected of you on future projects. So tagging by category, of course, many of you know how to tag rooms, like using these tags right up here. But there's another set of tags. Some of you know of this already, some don't. We're going to go to Annotate, our Annotate tab, and then you'll see Tag by Category right here. So tagging by category is really simple. You just click on it, and then whatever you click on, like here, I'm going to tag a window. So it automatically knows this is a window, and it automatically tags that window with a number. Okay, so that window is tagged. So is that one, and so is that one. Doors are the same way. Doors get tagged also. Okay, there was tagged, and that one's tagged. Now, what's really different about this is that when you tag windows, each window gets a different number. The same number. As you can see, it's all 23. If I were to change any of these numbers, which I can do that, once I hit the escape button to get out of the tag tool, I can click on it like this and then click on it again and change it to, say, 14. And of course, it'll give me a warning saying that this will affect other windows as well. Okay, now all of those windows are tagged as 14. So let's do a little more tagging to see kind of what this does and how this works out. Okay, let's see. That one's also a 14. I think there's going to be some different ones on here somewhere. Maybe it's this one. Okay, see here I've got a bow window, and it tagged that one as a 19. So all the similar windows, all the same windows, or not just similar, but the exact same windows are going to get tagged with the same number. Okay, so if we have a house and we've got a schedule, a list of windows, a window schedule, then it'll probably show, it can show, it doesn't have to, it can always be adjusted differently, but it can show that you have, 20 number 14s and 1 number 19, like that. Okay, so, but you can also make them, well, I don't know if you can, I don't think on Windows you can actually make them location specific because they're all going to be numbered the same anyway. Okay, now some other things you can do with, or actually let me go on to doors. I forgot doors. Doors, for some reason, names each door separately. I don't know why. Well, some of the reasons I do know why. Depending on the style and type of the door, you have some doors that are specifically left swing, some that are specifically right swing, and then some doors that are universal, where all you have to do is just switch some parts around and it can swing left or right. So that would be the only reason I would think that it just automatically gives each door a different number. Okay, just like that there. Now, there's some other adjustments you can make when tagging. You can actually change the text inside of the bubble to read horizontally or vertically. Okay, so let me tag something else here and you'll see. Okay, like this door. So instead of going horizontally across this way, it's reading up and down vertically. Okay, so that's really all that does. I typically like all mine horizontal because I want you to be able to read them all looking at the plans in one direction, this direction right here. Okay, now on this button here that says tags, it just, basically pulls up all kinds of different tags. I really haven't messed with this, but I know that if I click on certain things that it's going to put that specific tag on it. I think here is where we can reassign the actual tag. Like if I don't want the windows to be, with this octagon shape here, then I can change that icon in the tag section here, but don't really even mess with that. I wouldn't really go there yet. Leader, I can remove the leader from my tag. So I just took the leader button off. And now if I place window tags, it puts them just right to the outside of the window with no leader on it. And the doors, it places the tag right in the center of the door. Okay. So that's really just a matter of style. And it could also be a matter of, you know, what the door looks like. Like this door here, this bifold door is probably better to use one with a leader. So I could turn leader back on and just, let me see if I can get it to come up. Okay, and get another, no, that's a different, wrong tag. That's a wall tag. Okay. But anyway, you kind of see what I'm talking about. So if it's a bifold door, I would probably come up to the top and change that to one with a leader. If I wanted on these regular doors, these regular open swing doors, I might want it to sit right there in the center of the door. But then again, I might just want all of them to have a leader. The thing is, you need to be consistent. Okay, so you can't have some regular swing doors with leaders and without leaders. If you're going to have one with a leader, you need to have them all with a leader. And the same goes with bifold. Of course, typically with a bifold door such as this one, you want it to have a leader because you can't really see the number. The number is just kind of imprinted right there in the door itself. Okay, so that is how that portion works. Let me go back into tag by category. And here you have attach end or free end. Okay, here's how a free end works. Okay, so I'm going to do a free end leader, and I'm going to tag this door. Okay, now I can actually move the tag all over it. I might need to do that on some doors because there may be other things in the way, other structures in the way that would not allow me to just tag it outside the door here, or even in the middle. So I might want to tag it off to the side, and it will put an elbow in that tag leader as well. Okay, so I might want it to look like that. Now on the attached leader, the one that you don't do freely, okay, you can actually change the distance for which it is offset. So right now it's offset at 1/2 of an inch, and what that is measuring, it's not measuring measuring an inch or a 1/2 inch relative to your structure. It's measuring a 1/2 inch relative to the paper. Okay, and the paper and scale. So I could change this to 1 inch, and you can see that it's going to be a little bit longer. I might need that depending on, whatever other obstructions I might have in the way, or maybe some other annotations or something of that nature. Like here, it might be a good idea to do that at 1 inch. So it's kind of outside of the sidewalk and you can read it clearly. So that is all to do with tagging by category. And let's look at one other tagging ability, and that is the tag all. Okay, you won't be tested on tag all, but you might want to use it. Okay, if you have a really simple design, you can click on tag all, and then you can click the boxes and put a check mark in every box that you want tags for. Okay, so I want door tags, room tags, stair tags. I want all these tags, and then I click apply, and it will automatically tag everything that you've identified, with its number and its proper symbol. Okay, so that's probably good to use on some very simple designs that aren't going to require, changes in length or whatever else. Changes in the length of the leader, the position of the leader, or whether you're going to have a leader or not. Okay, so that is tagging by category. And again, that will be tested, and you need to start using that one as well. When you do your jobs, I am going to expect you to tag all doors and windows with these tags. And that is all I'm going to ask you to tag at this moment. Okay. So stay tuned next for, I think I'm going to have a video coming up with ramps. And, and by the way, I can't remember if I said at the beginning or not, but there's nothing to turn in for this video. This one, there's nothing really I need to have you turn in. Just, go through the tagging and you're good to go. Just pick any job you've done in the past and do some tagging, kind of practice that and get used to it. The next video will be on, what is the next video on? I wrote it down. Okay, it's going to be on ramps, using ramps. Okay, so we'll learn how to use ramps.